time again, it don't matter if it's the NBA or the WNBA, the hardest shot to guard is Fee's one-legged fadeaway. Like that fadeaway is just so cold-blooded. She puts Satu in the blender right there. And it's just her footwork. Like, look just real quick. It's almost like it's like the dream shake where she gets you that far low and almost a little mix of course, the Dirk Nowitzki one-legged fadeaway. It's just so clutch. But look, I said, Minnesota is 8-0. The Lynx, they're just a well-oiled machine. Their two is biggest flaws, and they still kind of figure out ways to win. Of course, the one that stand out on the paper the most will be the turnovers. Last night they had 18 turnovers, but still found the way to win, and they still won in dominant fashion, to be honest. And the thing that I respect, and that's what I always keep saying about Fee, the game comes in rhythm for her, because they could have easily kept playing her and chase some stats or whatever the case may be that make her numbers go up more godly to make her presence felt even louder for the MVP race, but they didn't. And that's the thing, and that's the reason why they even have so many turnovers. And the reason why I say that is because they play team-friendly basketball. They'll pass up the good pass for a better pass, or a good shot for a better shot. So realistically, sometimes they force it, and teams kind of figure out, I know for a fact they're not gonna go for this first move unless it's just a wild, like if it's Courtney Williams or if it's Heineman, both of them will go to the rack, so don't get it twisted. But some of the other players, they do pass a lot more than they probably even actually have to. But that's just the style of basketball they play. And of course, their biggest weakness is on the defensive glass. They let the other team get way too many offensive rebounds, especially when it'd be like long ball threes, and I'd be like, bro, how are you letting this team keep? But that's because they play so spaced out. Their teams is nobody really down low banging. I don't think that's just the makeup or the fabric of this team. They don't have somebody who really just down there to crash the boards and do the dirty work. Because even, let's be clear, Fee is an amazing defender. I'm watching the game and I'm kind of paying attention to how her and Satu is real live. Like they checking each other, but they not checking each other every play. Like you see Satu on this jump, but that wasn't her assignment the whole thing. Because and that's why I think sometimes when we had these WNBA conversations, I hate that people skip that there's some players who lock down the best player on the other team the whole entire game. Like I don't have an assignment off where some of these players have the luxury where, okay, I may check you 2 plays, but then the next 3 I'm not checking you. There's some players in the league who literally I got to check the best player on the opposite team the whole entire game. So that may wear down on my offense. So that's just the luxury of that. And I'm sure for Satu, real quick, because I talked about her the other night when she went crazy on the Sparks. I feel for her right now because I'm sure in her mind is like that. I could have stayed in Dallas for this because some of the big three that they will supposedly have, Collier Copper, Alyssa Thomas, like they injured. They got the injury bug. It's a lot of players on Phoenix getting injured. So realistically, it's like Satu and just a bunch of randoms. So it's kind of like I feel for her right now because she's still hooping, but that team ain't gonna be able to beat nobody like the Lynx when they got their whole squad just rocking and rolling again. MVP.